welcome to Two Geeks and a Load Balancer. I'm Nathan McMahon, and I have with me today,
Matt Adam from the Avi product management team.
oh, he got it right. All right, and we're going to talk today about a few different topics around automation. All right, so welcome, Matt.
Thank
First
you.
question is, when we're talking about automation, we hear a lot of different terminology thrown around, but a lot of times I hear interchangeably used automation and self-service. Can you kind of define a little bit about, your definition of those and the differences of those?
Sure. Yeah. So that's a good question. I would say that self-service, usually when I hear self-service in the industry, it's referencing application creation. So customers will want to offer a portal for their application teams or the network teams to go in and automate something, whether it be an application getting created, a DNS entry added, a firewall rule created, something like that, right? A self-service form specifically for the end user. Whereas automation is a much more encompassing topic, right? It's everything from managing configuration drift between your load balancers or um, automating cleanup jobs or really anything like that. Automation encompasses, of course, self-service, but self-service is really the end state. It's the golden ticket. It's where everyone wants to be.
So if we're just talking about automation, a lot of times usually we're just talking about nipping off a corner of that broader use case of self-service. So
That's
self-service is
right.
kind of the nirvana that we're trying to get to that golden state. And automation is the underpinning of it, but it's also just when we're just talking about I want to do automation, I do have an API. Really, we're thinking a lot. We're just kind of looking down here at the low level
Mhm.
versus looking up here.
Everyone wants to do automation. I talk to customers all the time. It's a primary part of my job, and everyone wants automation at some extent, but not everyone looks at the big end state, which is having everything in the network stack potentially automated via a self-service form or a self-service offering, which is quite truly where after you've explained this concept to a number of customers, they're on board. They love the idea of taking the engineering, taking the network teams out of the responsibility of creating applications. Avi is great at that. We are API first. We're built specifically for automation, and we integrate very easily into those types of offerings.
Gotcha. But still, right now, would you say that how much of this is a DIY and how much of this is something where it's an off-the-shelf solution where I can provide an off-the-shelf solution in my on-prem environment?
Yeah, it's about a mixed bag. I'd say half and half. About half the customers I talk to have their own in-house automation solutions and in-house self-service solutions. The other half are using great products like VCF Automation. They're using self-service through ServiceNow. They're using tools for DevOps like Red Hat Tower or AWX, the free version of that. They're using a lot of different tools out there, so it's really hard to pinpoint one specific one that's widely used in the industry.
Right. Well, we'll go and delve a little bit deeper into this over subsequent questions.
Definitely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.